Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. This is gonna be part 3 of Rags to Riches with Hazel Arnold. And today we are actually starting off early in the morning. The last two parts we were already well into the day, but however, Hazel had just woken up and it seems like she just made her a little PB&J, normal quality, so that's great. Alright, so let's just get into it and we'll see what she gets into for this part of the series. So first she's going to eat her breakfast, which I was kind of hoping that she was going to make eggs and toast or even pancakes, because PB&J for breakfast, I mean, as you can see, we have 2,164 simoleons, so she could have splurged a little bit for breakfast, but she just wanted to, be a little simple, get a PB&J. So whatever floats her boat, I guess. So after she's done eating, we're gonna go ahead and take a shower because our hygiene is kind of low right now. And if you all watched the last video, we may have to do some investigating with Hazel's friend Ashley, because apparently she may not be like all that. She may not be the person who she really says she is, because when she came over last time, Hazel was very much kind of tense with her. I really don't know what the reason for that being, but it had to do with some type of criminal mastermind trait that Ashley has. However, we looked into Ashley's profile, and as you could see here, she's a geek, a dance machine, and a snob, and they are good friends. This is a solid relationship built on trust and great memories, so I really don't have an idea of what's going on there. So either Ashley has some type of past to her, or she's currently having this situation with maybe the house that she's living in right now. She probably found like a loophole, I guess, to where she's living, because she does live in Del Sol Valley and she lives in one of the ritzy homes. So she is a good loyal friend to Hazel, though. We'll really just have to hang out with her a bit and see what's going on, or if it's nothing to be even concerned about, because we don't want to get caught up in any trouble and whatnot, because Hazel's really just trying to start new and just be drama free and whatnot, especially because of her ex-boyfriend Jaquan. So Hazel's just going to go ahead and take a shower. Gonna go ahead after that and probably harvest some of the lemons here, which is bringing in a great amount of simoleons. They are at a normal level right now, so hopefully we can get them more than normal. Then we'll start bringing in the big bucks. She should be heading over here shortly. Yeah, there she is. Okay, so when she's done with that, I may go ahead and just have a peek-see at the lemon trees over here, she could go ahead and harvest those too. Because even though we do have our easel and our own lemon trees, you know, we could still dig around for some more simoleons, like harvesting some plants around and whatnot. And then also there's about 1 or 2 dig spots which we've been finding like some time capsules and treasures. Maybe we'll dig for treasure because she does have a treasure map. And then this plant here, which I can never pronounce the name, but it's my favorite plant for her to harvest because it brings in like a lot of simoleons. So while she's doing that, I'm just going to talk about like her friendships with some more Sims. So off camera, I did have her travel to the neighborhood that Jaquan lives in, because Jaquan has several neighbors. Like, he lives in a condo community, and there's about, I put about several Sims over there. They're all about young adults. So Hazel just went on over there and she did make friends with Elise here and then Mariah, because we want Hazel to have like, you know, a good amount of friends, because she loves to make friends and whatnot, and just be that outgoing Sim. Seems here she has to go to the washroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. She wants to talk to him. We could do that another time. Also off camera, Jaquan here decided to stop by Hazel's place, and Hazel had no idea that he even knew where she was. I guess by just word of mouth, and because she is friends with 2 of his neighbors, so it could have just kind of slipped out to where Hazel was living now, because I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that, oh wait, Jaquan does live in the city, so a lot of people in the city know each other, and it just kind of slipped out from one of the girls that Hazel was living over here in Delta Valley. So Jaquan wanted to go ahead and pay her a visit, because he's just so quote unquote in love with her, even though he did her wrong. He wants to make amends to the situation, and Hazel, she's just not having it. She just wants to move on with her life, and she just really doesn't want to think about him. However, in the future, she may want to cultivate like some type of friendship, but she will never have a romance with him again. He completely broke her trust, and she's just like, I could do so much better than him. I have my whole life to focus on, even though we were engaged for like a hot minute. But you know, life goes on, and I know there's better out there for me. As you could see, their relationship is in the red. Like, she looks at him to be a public enemy. If you open his profile, I think on the last episode we touched on this a bit. I can't really remember exactly, but the relationship, it's very awkward. They drive each other crazy, but they also drive each other crazy. And then his sentiments about Hazel, festering grudge. He has a deep-seated grudge against Hazel. It's hard to forget or forgive the past, which may make being around Hazel feel unpleasant for Jaquan. So that being said, it's kind of funny, because when they were arguing, when he came over and they started arguing, he's just all like, I don't know where this drama even came from. Like, I have no idea how I'm even a part of this drama. And Hazel's just all like, what do you mean? You don't even know. Like, you literally decided to cheat on me, and thought you could just get away with it. And you expect me to trust and believe that for the future you're not going to do this again, and you're going to also make it look like nothing even happened. So yeah, basically she was just like, you know what, that's it. Alright, though, she's doing her painting here. We're gonna see in our inventory what we could sell. We have some upgraded common parts here. We'll go ahead and sell those, even though they're not for much. They're only 20 simoleons, but that's okay. Every little bit helps. We have 50 here for the fossil. For the lemons, which is going to bring us a good chunk, 480, you guys. 480 simoleons. That's incredible. And then for these little flowers here, 300. We actually sold more with the lemons than we did with the flowers here, which it's still good. And then for the daisies, the daisies have not been really that good with if I could get my words together. The daisies have been low with simoleons, so I'm not too animated about the daisies, but that's okay. Yet again, every little bit counts. And then we have some medicine here, which is still in our inventory, because just in case of Hazel starting to feel sick again, which she hasn't, which is great, because at one point when we were using the public toilet, she was like, just, her hygiene just wasn't good, and she developed like this rash, which we don't need to get sick because we could barely afford to keep our lights on. I'm kind of tempted to open the time capsule, but every time I open it, it's just something that hasn't been selling for a lot of money. So I think, I don't know, maybe I'll go ahead and open it just to see. And we're gonna put our painting in the inventory so she doesn't just scrap it. So we have the zombie Carl here. It's 130 simoleons. Not too bad. Go ahead and sell that. And she is feeling inspired. She's going ahead and painting a second painting, which is great because we need to bring in the money. She's happy. I love painting. Hazel is in their element. Sims who are doing something they prefer gain increased fun gains. Okay, while she's doing that, we're going to go ahead and open this capsule here. One goth boy. Goth boy. Let's see what he looks like. Oh my gosh, you guys, he's actually kind of cute. Let's move him over here so we get a better view of him. I think it's cute, but it's not really Hazel's style. So I think we're gonna go ahead and sell him. He is rare. Or maybe we could try to sell him on Plopsy. I've never really tried to sell anything on Plopsy before, so I may just keep him in the inventory for now. We're gonna take a look at this painting, see how many simoleons we could get out of this one. 312, that's great. Okay, so we have 3,371 simoleons. This is the most money Hazel has ever had since she's been out here on her own. Seriously, like grinding like the queen she is. And she seems to reach level 8 of painting, which is incredible. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the inventory. Seems like she painted a watermelon. Watermelon and bananas. A realism piece. Oh wow, 667 simoleons. Honestly, this, I'm sorry, it doesn't look all that to me, but I guess, you know, it's a great quality item because it's going for 667 simoleons. So we're gonna go ahead and sell that. We're at 4,300 simoleons. I did keep 2 paintings that she made because they're just very, like, they go with her room, well, her kitchen slash bedroom for the time being. So I went ahead and I kept them. They did go for a little bit of simoleons, but you know, she kind of wants to keep some of her art because this is her passion. So she's still feeling confident. So it looks like we have a message from Ashley. Ashley is wondering if I want to go over to her house and hang out. You know, guys, this is actually a great opportunity for us, you know, just to get to know our friend a little bit more. We're gonna go ahead and hit OK. Okay, so Ashley's here. I don't know why this always happens. This is the most oddest thing. Ashley, like, I don't know if there's some type of glitch, but whenever Ashley has texted us to come over, she's there and then she disappears, like she goes to work or somewhere because she's not in the house. And I don't know why that is. Like, if anybody knows, can you tell me why that is happening? Because this isn't the first time it's happened. It's happened a few other times. And I'm honestly surprised that we could even still go in her house because she's not home. Okay, let's try this. Let's invite, actually we can't even invite her to the current lot because she lives here. Okay, let's send her a text, see that and see if that does anything. I'm not even sure. Literally, she's nowhere to be found. She's not outside. She just kind of disappears. But when she texts us to see if we want to come by her house. Not her house. When she texts us to see if she could come over our house, she arrives there. It's very odd. Like, I don't know if there's something wrong, like if there's a patch that needs to be fixed, but since she's not home, Hazel just went ahead and made herself a cup of coffee. She's very energized right now. I do see a few dig spots over here, which is great. She's going to go ahead and dig those up. And hopefully Ashley's neighbors do not see her and just be like, what is this random woman doing, just digging up holes and bushes? Because, you know, everybody over here is like rich, so. But this is great, even though we're not really technically spending time with Ashley because we don't know where she went. Hazel does have something else on the agenda. We're also going to get a lot more of her skills up, like cooking, definitely, because we can't be eating PB&J every single day. It's just not gonna work. So really, we're just going to focus on the skills that are, you know, really important. So gardening, handiness, painting, of course. We are actually, painting is definitely the highest level. Hazel was doing some acting for like 5 minutes. However, I don't think she's really too passionate about acting. Maybe if we go to like one of the lounges or clubs where we will see what she does there. If she wants to, you know, she wants to go ahead and act or do some singing, then we'll go ahead and let her do that. I think we're just gonna head on back home because there's nothing else for us to do over here, and it's just awkward to go into Ashley's house and she's not even home. So yeah, she does have exclusive access. Not just anybody's allowed in this place. Hazel feels incredibly special. Alright, so it's so funny coming to this neighborhood in Del Sol Valley because it takes Hazel like forever to run down the street. Like, I don't know if anybody else has noticed it, but like from the other towns, Del Sol Valley, like, to me, has taken the longest for my sim to get down the street.
Shimba.
Seems like she wants to take the garbage out. That's great, let her do that. We did get a fossil here, 50 simoleons, that's great. I don't know why a garden salad is in the inventory, but she may want to go ahead and eat that because it's about 7:30 right now. Eat garden salad. Gonna sell that. And I think, actually, okay, I didn't know this. I can't list this goth boy little decor thing on Plopsy. There was no way to do that. I had no idea. So we're just gonna go ahead and sell that because it's no use to us. 100 simoleons for that.
Oh, Grasha.
Okay, so soon we're definitely going to get Hazel like a TV or a computer because, you know, she could have a little bit of fun. I mean, she has a gardening and painting, but that really doesn't bring too much fun. Besides that, she really doesn't have anything else in her house. I mean, we are definitely going to go ahead and expand her house more. So I'm not sure if I want to go ahead. Just look at our girl. Like, she is on a roll right now. Like, she wants to paint again. That's beautiful. However, anyway, I'm not sure if I want to go ahead and expand her house anymore because we do have a quite a bit amount of simoleons, or if I want to go ahead and put inside some type of TV or computer. But I think I would probably have to expand her house in some type of way because there's no room. There's no room for her to have a computer or a TV currently. Unless if we do make her bathroom smaller, which we can definitely do. I mean, her bathroom is a good size right now, but she honestly does not need that much of the space. So either, well, yeah, there's really no either. I would have to definitely expand or just tweak the house a bit for her to have the computer or the TV. And or maybe some other activities. Maybe even she can learn to play the guitar or the violin also, which if she goes to a bar or a lounge, she can play one of those instruments there, and that'll bring in some simoleons. Also, if she learns to play the piano. However, with that though, she may gain fame, which she really, I mean, yeah, rags to riches, but Hazel isn't really trying to be famous. I mean, maybe down the line, but currently she isn't trying to like be famous. So I do find it that when I did try to make her like sing or tell jokes, it was affecting like her level of fame. And Hazel did have a fame before I played with this sim. So I don't know if there's a way to turn fame off. I know if there's a sim you haven't played with, and if you start new with them, you could turn it off where they don't equip, where they're not able to have any type of fame. But Hazel, if she does like one of those activities like playing piano or singing or telling jokes, she does gain fame. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I am totally loving the looks of this painting right now. I am very hesitant to even sell it.
Oh, good beach.
Oh, never mind. She went ahead and she scrapped it. I acted way too slow. I'm kind of mad right now because that painting was actually like it looks great. It could have either went on her wall or we could have sold it. It was probably a good quality too. It was probably not even good quality. It was probably at excellent quality. So I am kind of mad right now that she went ahead and she sold it. So hopefully, I don't think I'm gonna like the way this one comes out, honestly. We're just gonna go ahead and let her paint then, and she's off to bed. So we are just gonna speed this up a bit, and then make sure she puts it in her inventory so she doesn't sell it. She created a masterpiece, so that's great. I don't think we're gonna keep this one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, go to the bathroom. I have to put a wall up and see how it looks. Yeah, no, it's not my, yeah, we could sell it. Okay, so she's going to go ahead and handle her business. And she wants to talk to the lemon trees a bit, but we're gonna go ahead and get some sleep. So you guys, if you made it to the end of this video, this is the end of this part. I know we didn't do much in this episode, but there are definitely going to be like a lot more parts to this rags to riches. So if you would like to see more videos of this nature, go ahead and give me a like and leave some comments down in the comment section just to give me some suggestions if you wish to. But yeah, until next time, I hope you guys are having a great day, and stay tuned for the next part of the video.